Hello? Hi. Oh, welcome back to another day of coffee talk. Sorry, this is awkward. Anyways, it is October 1st, 2020. I would have read that, but I just, yeah. Sorry, we're not open yet. Oh, Nell, you've come very early today. Is there anything I can help you with? There's definitely something that you can do. What is it? Can we work here? Excuse me? What? Is it possible for us to work here? What? Why? We have learned something precious? Precurious? Precurious? Precurious since we first arrived here. I'm sorry, I'm not the best with words. Communication is very important on Earth. And Earthlings communicate in a very complicated way. It blows our mind to learn that you need to mix between verbal and nonverbal communication here. Yes, but I can see that your communication skills have improved an awful lot since you've arrived. That is true, but it is not enough. Some of the biggest lessons about Earthlings we have learned, we've learned them here. That made us think. Instead of focusing on finding a breeding partner, we should focus on learning how to communicate with Earthlings properly. Sounds like a good strategy. That's why we asked you to allow us to work here. Because you want to interact with our customers? That is correct. I'm not sure about this. Yeah, it does sound a little weird. Now, normally, if you're applying for a job on Earth, you have to go through certain processes before you can finally get the job, if you get the job at all. I have no idea what that flicker was. Oh. EA. EA is trying to load. Thank you, EA. You have to go through certain processes if you get the job, if you get it at all. Oh! Let me think this over, if you don't mind. And I'll let you know tomorrow. Oh no. We're sorry for our spontaneity. But it has to be today. May I know why? This is very... I forgot the word. Because we're leaving for an event tomorrow. Okay. Okay. Thank you! Does their mask change with their emotions? I don't remember much of this game. I'm gonna be honest, I don't remember much of this game at all. I don't even remember the last time I played it. I mean, obviously I played it a few days ago, and uploaded it, but before then, I have absolutely no idea. But with one condition. You won't be making any drinks. Yeah, that's a good condition. Because Nell will just drink anything we give them, don't they? I'll handle that. Once I'm done, you will give the cup to the customer. Understood. There are other things that you need to keep in mind. What is that? Dealing with the customers. Some people come here just to chill. They might come for a drink, work, or to read something. I strongly suggest you let them be. But always be prepared if they want to talk about anything. How can we know whether people want to be left alone or not? That won't be easy. But you'll be able to judge based on their body language. Nonverbal signs. Yes. That will be very hard for us. Indeed. Don't worry. I'll give you a sign when you start talking or when you should stop. Thank you. We will need that so much. Well, that's basically all you need to do here. Do we need a special outfit to do the job? Not really. I'll lend you an apron, though, to help keep your suit clean. And to differentiate you from the customers. Yeah, I think they might be a little confused if someone that looks like a customer is just behind the counter. You don't really need more differentiation. But it will make you more legit. It'll make you look more legit for the job. That is a very earthling thing to do. Okay. It is. Alright then. Are you ready for this? We are. Okay. Let's get started. Let's start the night. Oh right, I forgot it's a night cafe. You know, I should really just play these games through. Welcome. Holy wow! What the hell is happening? Good evening, Miss Freya. Hey, Nicole, what's going on here? Well, Nell is working here tonight. And I thought I was the one who brought bad news. I never thought this place would be ground zero for an alien invasion. Well, that's rude. It's not that. Nell is just helping out. You've never looked like someone who needs help. There are a few things to clarify, Miss Freya. First, our mission was never about conquering Earth. In fact, it was the other way around. Second, judging from the situation, we are actually the person who is getting help from the barista, not the other way around. What? We have learned some things since we arrived, and we've come to a conclusion. Before starting another breeding mission, we should learn more about how Earthlings communicate. We thought this place would be the best place to learn. And you just agreed to this? On one condition: I make the drinks. Nell will only be here to serve and communicate. Fair trade. What's in it for you, then? What? You're helping them here. What do you get in return? They'll probably go away. Honestly, I actually don't know. It may just be to help people. I'm sorry. I want to see this. What? Interesting. That sounds nice. Okay. Now that you mention it, if there's anything you want from us, please do not hesitate to ask. Don't mention it. Well, maybe you can be my next story. I can write an article about your work here. Freya. If I still need to write for the paper again. What happened? The chief found out. Oh. Is that why you didn't come yesterday? Yes. How'd she find out? You remember my fateful meeting with the higher-up? In the elevator? Yes. The same thing happened with my chief. They met each other in the lift, and the higher-up mentioned our encounter to her. The chief called me into her office, and things went downhill from there. She realized immediately that it was the reason for my poor performance lately. She didn't like it, of course. I'm sorry to hear that. What are you going to do now? Write the novel. Write the goddamn novel, I guess. And after that, hope that it sells well. If not, I don't know. We do not understand what is really happening, Miss Rhea. But we feel the immense sadness and frustration you feel. How about a warm cup of drink? It is on the house? Huh? You're allowed to do that? We will pay for the drink. No, it's okay. It's on the house. That was a nice thing to do now. That was the best thing to do according to our senses. It was. So what do you want to drink, Miss Freya? Your favorite. Our favorite? Anything. I trust you with the decision. I can't remember what Freya likes. Freya. Well, she usually... Oh, she might get coffee. What if I add chocolate to it? Coffee chocolate? That sounds interesting. TT milk. Yeah. You know what? Coffee. Ah, no. I can only have one base. Okay. We'll go, what is this? Mint? We'll go coffee, mint. Oh. Wait. Coffee, mint. Oh. I don't know. Mint coffee. Why not? Here's your drink. Especially crafted by the owner of this coffee shop. Well, who else is going to brew it? Thank you so much for this. I was wondering why your place only served hot drinks. But today I might have an idea why. I have absolutely no idea what you are alluding to. Is it cold? Is it cold outside? I'm confused. How far along are you with the novel? We can I can prepare the draft in a few days, I think. Now that I don't really need to care about other deadlines. And if I manage to infuse some coffee and creativity in my blood. Wait. Oh. Okay. That sounds doable. Even without the caffeine infusion. Excuse me, Miss Rhea. We have learned extensively about Earthlings' bodies, about all the races. And we do not think infusing your blood with coffee would be advisable. I'm sorry now. I'm really not in the mood for this sort of conversation. It was just... No. Freya wasn't serious about infusing herself with coffee. Oh. We're glad to hear that, then. That was a figure of speech now. We have learned that term. We've learned about that term. And it is still very hard to understand your language. It will also be hard. Languages will keep on changing. Understood. At least we are here now to learn the basics of how Earthlings communicate. Miss Freya, if we may ask away. How fast do you write? Not fast enough, apparently. But do you have numbers? Numbers? How many words do you produce per day? I don't think I have the exact number. But full-time, I should be able to write between 3,000 and 5,000 words per day. That's a lot. That's raw. After that, I still need to edit it. I usually end up with about half of what I originally wrote. According to our research, the standard number of words for the thing you need to write is between 50 and 100,000. Now, you are not helping. That's not helpful. That's right. But for this draft, I don't need to write that much. That is a pleasant information to hear. How many words do you need to write? Let's see. I think it should be around 15,000 words. That's pretty big for a pitch draft. Well, it's at GRA Media. It's the biggest publisher around. If we count based on the number of words, it seems like you will be able to achieve your target easily. I wish. Writing isn't only about the number of words now. It requires things outside the mere word count. If we only judged writers by their ability to write a large number of words, then we wouldn't have poetry or short stories. That's pretty hard to understand. But we learned beforehand that art is a different matter. Even for Earthlings. Yep. Earthlings seem to have a fascination for things which are hard to understand, from languages to arts. Right again. But you're not that wrong about writing, you know. Word count is one of the few things that you can objectively judge a story by. It's not the most important thing, but it's still up there. So it is still a valuable parameter. Definitely. Cool. That doesn't sound at all like you know. I guess you really are learning something on Earth. Hello. Oh, another guest. Don't scare him. Good evening, Miss Martell. I won't even ask. Except for one thing. Who's making the drinks? I'm still the one responsible for that. Good. Coffee with a little bit of ginger, please. You've got it. Which one was that one again? Do you just want ginger or milk as well? I don't know if they want. Okay. Didn't say. Okay. We're just gonna go coffee and ginger. Didn't know that was a drink. Your order is ready. Not bad. Thanks. You're welcome. What brings you here today, Miss Martell? Psst, no. Some people come to a coffee shop just to sit without being disturbed. Oh, that definitely seems to fit Miss Martell's visits here. Actually, I'm not here to just sit without being disturbed. Ah? Pardon us. I was just trying to nail in how to communicate with customers here. I can see that. You're still trying to get laid? Oh! No, we're not. We are tasked with learning how... We are tasked with learning how Earthlings communicate with each other? Yeah, that's a step in the right direction. One suggestion. If you want to blend in with us, stop using such formal language. Start talking the way we talk. Start listening the way we listen. Which essentially is not really listening at all. Jeez. That would be very difficult to achieve. But we will try. Step by step. One small step for you might be one giant leap for your kind. Jeez. Ha ha ha. That was very nicely said, Miss Freya. By the way, Miss Martell, now that we know you're not... Whoa. Now that we know you are not here for your usual activities, are you here for someone then? Yeah. Is it Aqua? Uh-huh. What's the occasion? Nothing special. It's just... Oh. Hello? Oh! I'm sorry. I'm late. Did she just sprint to the chair? Why did she look so shocked? Oh. Wait, does Freya go by they, them? I forgot. Oh. I was supposed to leave early, but... What is this? What is happening here? Vigil. Oh, jeez. I already told the barista, at occasion, call the cops when he said he was going to read here. Where is Nicole? I'm still here. Miss Aqua, please relax. I'm here. Oh, you're safe. Jesus. Yes, everything is fine. Ugh. Okay. Please let me take a breath. Here, please drink this water. Feeling better now? Yes. I'm sorry. It is alright, Miss Aqua. Everyone has been surprised to see me here. What are you doing here, anyways? We are starting to think that we may need to make a recording for the answer to this question. A recording for the answer to this question? What do you mean? You don't have to tell me if you don't want to. No problem, Miss Aqua. It is time for our break anyways. So, here's the deal. Oh. They just hopped the counter. Okay. Hello. I'm being stared down. Literally. That's really interesting. Very nice of you to do this, Nicole. It's nothing, really. But do you really think that one day is enough to learn everything? Oh, no, absolutely not. Oh, definitely not. But we do not want to disturb this place's business for any longer. As if this place cares about business. Besides, we want to travel around the planet more. This coffee shop is a good start, but we cannot limit ourselves to just this place. Where do you want to go after this? Coachella? What? What are you going to do at Coachella? Is it Coachella? Okay. According to our research, there are many breedings happening during Coachella. Oh my god. That is why we decided that the event will be our next target. Well, you're not wrong. But didn't you say the baby has to be born out of love? Yes. We've noticed that. But we also notice that we need to know a lot more about Earthlings, including breeding manuals. That is why we will study in Coachella. Oh my god. After that, we will be very ready to breed with many female Earthlings. I shouldn't say this, but hell. That sounds like the best plan you've had since you got here. You know what? Nell is exhausting. Nell is very, very exhausting. We know. We also surprised ourselves. But please, Miss Freya, let us stop talking about our plan. We work here today. First, let us return to our spot behind the bar. Just hop on the counter. Okay. So our discussion with Miss Martell was stopped abruptly. Oh yes. Oh yeah, I forgot about that. What are you two doing together? It's nothing. We're just friends, you know. We just wanted to hang out and talk about our work. We both work in the same field, remember? Yes, that's it. I don't have that much experience in game development, you see. I thought your research was in computer graphics. Yes, but I've never made a game from scratch before. I was always a bystander. So I've been asking Martell for feedback from time to time. Today I wanted to thank her directly. But she arrived first, so I couldn't buy her a drink. Never mind that. I'd refuse it anyways. But, wait. If you want to thank her directly, what does it mean you're done with the game? Excuse me, Miss Freya. Freya? It should be your, not your. Excuse me? You can see that? Now. That's a fourth wall. Stop it. Oh, so you are correcting my grammar now? Huh? It was a slip of the tongue, okay? I'm sorry. They all said your, and your. Your. Dude! Can we put the fourth wall back and not do this? How did you even pick up on that anyways? It's not like what I'm saying is written down here. Anywhere. We just know. Back to you, Aqua. Thank you, Freya. Thank you. Now. Don't. So, you're done with your game. There's quite a lot of things I need to polish and fix. But players can enjoy the experience from start to finish. What kind of feedback do you give people for a video game? That depends on the game. But in Aqua's case, most of my advice was about the pacing, control, and UI/UX. That must be fun to have finished working on your creation. It surely removed some of the weight on my chest, just to replace it with another weight. You mean there's still more to come after you're done? I'm not done with my book. I just lost my job. You lost your job? I guess that was the Lord. Died. Yeah, okay. And if I can't finish this draft on time, I'm done. And even after that, if it doesn't sell well, I'm even more done. Double done. I'm sorry to hear that, Freya. but please be more confident. I'm even starting to doubt myself. I read some of your short stories, you know. I yawn. After our first meeting, I subscribed to the Evening Whispers app. And then I read some of the stuff you wrote. You're really good, you know. Some of them are better than ours. But it's still an enjoyable experience to read them. So I'm excited to check out your book once it's done. You're too kind. You're too kind, Aqua. What you're going through is more or less the same as what Martel's going through. I'm sure you'll both do fine. Both be fine. You don't have to talk about it in front of other people, you know. Oh my god. I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to. It's just that sharing is caring, you know? Okay. Thank you for helping me share with other people. Yeah, I'm really sorry. I know. I said thanks already, right? But you put so much emphasis on share. That's sarcasm, I know that. Ugh, Aqua. I'm sorry if it sounded that way. But yeah, I get what you're dealing with. Although it's different for me. What's your problem? Burnout. I've been working on the same thing for 2 years straight. But no one outside the office knows about it. And those who do don't seem to appreciate it at all. I thought Full Metal Confident had a new game every 2 years. Yes. I don't really work on them. Not directly. So what do you work on? A secret project. I'll tell you under free NDA, okay? Alright. I'm not with your paper anymore. Wait. Alright. I'm not with the paper anymore anyways. I'm part of a special team. We're tasked with making a breakthrough in the studio. We need to be able to make a prototype for a new IP. Or worst case, another FMC game in a different genre. Sorry, I need to pause for a moment to get some water. I forgot how much talking will dry out my throat. Did I already read that? Yes. Isn't that a dream job for some people? Meh. That's what I thought, at first. You're a writer, right? Imagine being a writer, but you can't publish anything you write. For years. That doesn't sound like a pleasant situation at all. My team has been making pitches, dozens of them, hundreds, thousands. Out of all those countless pitches, only a handful get approved for prototyping. And so far, none of the prototypes have been approved. Ouch. There's only 7 of us on the team. The 7 samurai, that's what they said. So you haven't released anything for the last 2 years? Sometimes our team works to support others when they're going through a crunch cycle. We need to hit an almost impossible target. We jump in. No wonder you folks were concerned with the 7 samurai. Considered the 7 samurai. I guess, yeah. By the way, Martel, I just realized. What? Usually developers get their vacation time after finishing a project, right? More or less, yeah. When was the last time you had a vacation? Before I joined this company, I guess. That's like 4 years ago. Uh-huh. Dude, no wonder you're so burnt out. Aqua looked confident about something. Yes, that's why. You need a vacation. I can't just take one. You can. In fact, you will do it tomorrow. But tomorrow is... I'm not done yet. You take tomorrow, the day after, and the day after off. And another day after off. But where should I go? Don't worry, I'll take care of that. You will? I'm going with you for this long weekend / vacation. What about Max West? That's not this weekend. Forget about it for now. Hey. Okay. But I can't do it tomorrow. How about starting Friday? It's still a long weekend getaway, right? Alright. Oh, I'm so excited. Wow, Aqua. You look like a different person. Really? I'm sorry. Aqua. Don't be. Okay, it's settled then. I need to go home now. And prepare for our getaway. I'll come with you. To my apartment? No, we'll walk together to the bus stop, just like last time. Oh. Okay, then. Everyone, see you next week, okay? Have fun. Take care out there. May you find joy during your vacation. Okay, see you folks later. Wow. Vacation, huh? You definitely need one, Freya. Freya? I know. But not now. I've got to finish this draft first. As we said before, you can do it, Miss Freya. Thanks now. Anyway, are you going to close anytime soon? It depends. Why? I'm in the mood for some writing. Then please, take your time. You sure? Do you want another drink to be going on with? What? Still in the house? Definitely won't say no. Alright. That is interesting. Okay. Thank you guys so much for joining me today. Do unto others as you want done to you, and I will see you next time. Goodbye. I'm still working on this stuff, okay?